Harlaxton Manor, which is where we'll be staying for the next 3 weeks or so. And it was built by a guy named Gregory, and he wanted to become a lord, and he thought that would be a good idea to build a manor to do so, but it ended up not working out for him.
Shortly after he built the manor, about over 150 years ago, he died. So it didn't really work out for him.
At all.
Yeah.
So here's a view of where we'll be staying. It's pretty massive. It actually has 103 rooms when it was originally built. And he was basically just trying to show off his neighbor that lives in a manor down the road because he had 102 rooms. So we hope that you enjoy our tour.
This is the grounds on the one side of the manor. It's, as you can see, it's rather large, and there's a small tower over there. It's pretty big.
Welcome to the conservatory. This is one of the many rooms in Harlaxton that has large windows that go outside to let in natural light to these plants that are all around. Even back this way they have even more, and they have plenty of seating areas for people to go and enjoy the room.
Here's a little waterfall. There's some fish in it. Zoom in on the fish. There's a fish. Then over in this direction there are some more plants. I really can't imagine how much money they would spend on gardeners, because like everywhere is just like beautifully gardened and foliated. I don't know if that's a word, but you get the point. Go.
So this is the ballroom here at Harlaxton. If you look up at the ceiling, there's a lot of beautiful trimming on it and some clouds painted. And these chandeliers actually were added after the completion of the manor. The fireplace is made of Italian marble and has really beautiful iron in the background. If you look at the windows over here, they're used to let in light. And in the wintertime, there would be these panels that would be drawn out so that the heat could be kept in a little bit better. And this room is also used for the ladies to walk on and get some recreation during the winter when it wasn't really nice to walk outside because of the cold.
So here is a door in the ballroom that's kind of rather hidden, and it was used by the servants during parties to bring out food and refreshments and wine and things for the guests, because it wasn't considered good.
To show your servants back in those days. Right now it just has a very narrow staircase that goes up to other parts of the building.
And there's a fire exit. Alright, so this is the anteroom. It was also used as kind of a sitting parlor for the ladies during balls and things like that. It's very ornately decorated, like all the other rooms in the manor. Apparently it costs about, in today's money, about £250 million to build. There's a lot of gold in the architecture, a lot of emphasis on cherubs for some reason. And this fireplace is an interesting story to it.
So this again is Italian marble and was actually bought by the owner Gregory because he liked it so much from a mausoleum. This again goes with the cherub theme and it's extremely ornate.
And the reason they think it comes from a mausoleum, the cherub is facing down, as if it were looking down on something, maybe like a coffin underneath. And it wouldn't normally be doing that in other architecture of the time. Room where we have class every day. Here's a picture frame with all the different crests that are around the top of the walls here. There's one crest that's blank for some reason, but all the others have the symbols of different families as was traditional at the time. Here's a rather large fireplace as well. Again, very ornate, very
Spanish and made of leather. In fact, it's always open. The only reason it would be closed is to show someone how neatly decorated it is. And over here, we have some pictures that were put in by the Jesuits when they owned the place.
Alright, so this is the nanny's room that Gregory built for his house. He didn't actually have any children, he wasn't married, so he just built it for guests that he had when he stayed over, and the nanny would stay at this wing of the house. And again, she wouldn't be seen a whole lot unless she was going to take care of the children, because it was considered improper for one's servants to be seen about the house, especially by guests over.